mission statement is to publish wonderful literature, but it might not be the same. You might not choose the same books. So my love is to publish wonderful books, but I realize the importance of finding a book that will sell to help me pay for the books that I love.
So you're still looking for those other books.
Yeah.
It's not that they're only bestseller driven. You're still looking for those other books. It's just that you want both, I guess.
Yeah.
And I know that Marcin, with the Austrade in Poland at the Warsaw Book Fair, you're working on books, certainly I can speak from personal experience, for us, which are not best-selling titles. They're titles that we think Polish readers would love to get to know, and you do as well. And you've sold a number of titles for us that haven't been classic bestsellers. So it's not that that's the only. Would that be right?
Yeah, I mean, well, you've put my back to the wall a bit, because as an agent, you probably focus mostly on the cash flow. Be the first person here to admit that. But honestly, sometimes it's all relational. You have your publisher or agent specifically beg you on their knees to do something about that, and you go and do it. That's the way we work. And I mean, you don't really take responsibility on publishers' part of the business, but there's plenty of publishers asking for new things to be published, obviously, and it's just capacity and manageability of everything and your brain set to be able to manage that. That's obviously, I mean, I don't know if that was the nature of your question, but it's probably the awareness of publishers that it's not the bestsellers that constitute the publishing, really. It's probably the core business for a majority of Polish publishers is actually to make their profile clear and to make them stand out from the bunch and the rest of publishers. So the publisher of Zafon, for instance, would go for Murakami, but they would skip or drop Itzhak Basavich-Zinger after publishing him for 15 years because he's no longer selling in Poland, in Warsaw. I can't believe that. He's one of the best writers ever on this planet. But again, it's probably we probably need to appeal to people's tastes and profiles and how they want to be perceived, what their political or ideological, intellectual background is, in order to match the many possibilities. That's when I come not to think about money only, but that's probably the first argument you consider when you want to secure a sale. So that's it.
It's just one other thing I wanted to mention in relation to that is that, specific to our market, modern Hebrew is actually a very young language. I mean, Hebrew